Good afternoon, everyone. So, I will do the vlogs about my daily life. Actually, before I start further about my daily activities, I will first introduce to you guys about my name. So my name is Dlmd Vlog1. My name is Dika, and I am a student from English Language Education Study Program at Sanata Dharma University, and my student number is 221214075. Actually, now the condition is still raining. Let me flip the camera so you can see it. Actually, the condition is still raining, and then it could be afternoon before, like at 2 a.m., but it's okay. So let's continue the vlog. Later in this video, maybe I will do the tutorial about or not tutorial, but I will see you guys. I will take a look to you guys for some of the example of the mobile apps, or we call it mobile assisted language learning mall. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit. So bye bye. Okay guys, we're back at my vlog. Of course, as I promised before, I will show you some examples of the mall apps. But before, I will explain to you furthermore about the mall. So actually, in Dlmd course I take actually I have presentations at Thursday with my other friends, and let me show you the PowerPoint first. Okay, let me flip the camera so you can see it. Okay, so this is the the presentation of my group, from my group, about mall. So teaching for the mobile era, the mall approach. This is the let me jump in to this is the overview of mall, the relevance in education, and etc. This is the principles, this is the relation, the benefits, challenge. As you can see, there are a lot of slides or pages that I've made earlier. Also works with my friends. So this is the applications and tools. Later in the video I will show you some applications about that related to mall. Okay, so there are three parts of the mobile assisted language learning. So the first one is language learning apps, the second one is social learning apps, and the third one is multimedia tools. There are three parts of the mall: language learning apps, social learning apps, and multimedia tools. So mobile assisted language learning offers a wide range of applications and tools to enhance language learning experiences. So let's see the example of the application. Okay, let's continue. So the first one is the social learning apps. There are three tandem. Actually, tandem Hello Talk and Speaky is I found that there are not spread yet in Indonesia, so I've not received any access to these 3 applications, so let's just skip it. But you actually can try if you are from other country different from Indonesia. You can try these 3 apps, the social learning apps, the Tandem, HelloTalk, and Speaky. Let's continue. So this is the multimedia tools. There are 4 popular apps. There are 3 actually, 3 actually. There are first YouTube, language learning videos, tutorials, and cultural content. Like I've made right now is vlog. It's actually Noval's multimedia tools, because right now I offers like language videos, cultural content, maybe like tutorials or maybe explanations. And then the second one is podcast. So language learning podcast provide listening practice and cultural insights. So if you want to see some more examples from YouTube, you can do the podcast videos, or you can see some podcast content from any others channels. The third one is language exchange. The last one is websites. Then the next one is actually so sorry for the skip part. So language learning apps, there are 4: Duolingo, Memrise, Babel, and Rosetta Stone. Actually I forgot to add the quizzes and the quizzes and booklet is actually same with another language learning apps, but it's okay, because I hope you guys find that the quizzes and booklet is actually a familiar apps that use very easy to use, so that the others can use it properly, both for students or for the teachers. So actually there are the examples of malls and a little of explanation about malls. Let me show you the sheet video example of malls. Wait, let me open the YouTube first. It's still loading, guys. Wait a minute. Okay, so these are the example of the mall. Let me podcast video. As you can see, there are many videos about podcasts that you can find, but the content is from my country in Indonesia. So there are many channels or YouTubers that provide some many podcast videos that you can access everywhere, anywhere, and you can watch it freely. So for example, like Deddy Kobuzer, Tuah Kreasi, Raditya Deka, and etc. But I will try to find the podcast English for learning. So these are some examples of the mall of the English learning podcast. How to set up back in stock notification on Shopify, learn English with podcast stories, speak English smartly, learn English podcast. So actually there are so many content that I found in YouTube and you can access it. Let me click there. Oops, sorry for the ads. Sorry for the ads, guys. Okay, so this is the example of the podcast video.
structures are a little bit complicated.
Example 3.
This is, I think, the virtual one without any people that contains in it, but if you want to see a people, just click this. I mean, no, this is this one.
Today's guest is someone I'm really excited to have on
So,
because
as you can see in your screen, these are the examples of
magnetically drawn to someone.
MAL or Mobile Assisted Language Learning.
Like we almost have
This is the podcast video that you can see on YouTube. The title is Confidence Isn't Loud. Here's how to find your voice. This is podcast from Nimi Mehta.
our guest
It's actually an
speaker by Nini Mehta. She's a TV and radio presenter, an MC, a podcast host, a speaker, a public speaking mentor. What don't you do?
yep, here we are.
It's the
Okay, guys, so I think that's enough. So I think that's enough explanation that I have seen you about mall and the examples of mall. Remember, guys, if you want to use or you want to access, it's actually easy to use, but it needs the tutorial. You can find the tutorial in the same apps that you can find if you want to find the podcast video from YouTube. There are actually a lot of tutorial that contains in there, so better check them up. And then I will end this podcast. I will end this vlog, unfortunately, but I'll see you soon in the next episode. So keep learning, keep dreaming, and I'll see you in the next time. So goodbye and good afternoon. Thank you. Bye bye.